What's going on, everybody? Logan here for another video, and today we have another Ukraine update. As it's been reported all over the news today, there are dozens of Canadian and American citizens going to fight for Ukraine against the Russians. Now, I think that's kind of crazy that people are willing to put their lives on the line just to defend another country. Now, several of the volunteers have come out and answered Zelensky's request for some kind of foreign legion to be formed because they're saying that they see the fierce fighting going on. They see the tenacity of the Ukrainian people fighting against the Russians, fighting against an enemy that is that's better armed than you, more numbers, and just is more technologically advanced. Now, not all the volunteers going over there are actually going to be fighting against Russians. There are several medics going over there, there are line cooks, and there's just other occupations that people are willing to give up their time, go over there, help out in any way they can. So it's not just fighting on the front lines. Now, when some volunteers were asked why they're going over there to fight, some people have just simply said that by them going over there to fight, hopefully they're taking the spot of a young teenage man, a Ukrainian man, that would be fighting against the Russians, not knowing how to correctly operate a gun, how to shoot, different things like that. And several of the volunteers are trained by the US military. They are trained, they've seen combat, and they're going over there to help the Ukrainian people, which, like I've already said, is a truly awesome thing that people are willing to risk their lives for the lives of another country. And the reason there are volunteers going and not the United States military or the Canadian military, why they aren't sending their troops over there, is because they're trying to avoid a World War III. Now, if there's just volunteers from those individual countries going to fight the Russians and Ukraine, that's not going to cause any kind of issues. Hopefully won't cause any kind of issues as far as Russia saying that America's attacking them or that the Canadians are attacking them. And really the supports come from all over the world. And even surprisingly, China has come out in support of Ukraine, calling for Russia to stop all hostilities and get back to their own country. Now, the fighting being put on by the Ukrainians is impressive, to say the least. There are whole groups making Molotov cocktails. There's whole groups making food. There's whole groups tending to injured soldiers. It's amazing seeing the Ukrainian people come together against a common enemy that is Russia. Now, as far as what kind of role the Foreign Legion is going to play in this whole conflict is yet to be seen, but I'm assuming that the people who want to fight will fight on the front lines, and the people who just want to help, medical stuff like that, are just going to help medically. Now, this is all the information we know so far. All of the volunteers, they have been encouraged to stay quiet about their whereabouts and even, limit any kind of social media posting, just so it doesn't tip off Russia where these people are going and what they're doing. But like I said, that's all we know so far. I'll be making another video as we find out more information. I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a great day.